What's going on, everyone? It's Cam here, one of Checkpoint Sales Leaders, and today I wanted to give you an overview of our new and enhanced Infinity Portal layout, some of the changes and some of the key things that we still have within it. So let's jump into the portal. So as you notice, the first thing that's kind of changed is our pillars. So we've made them a little bit more intuitive for partners and MSPs alike to be able to navigate and quickly either add trials or launch products into customer sites. And the pillars have changed in the sense that the naming convention is a little bit different, a little bit more in line with what we're seeing in the industry. So our hybrid mesh is anything to do with our network security, whether it's firewalls, zero trust network access, SASE, cloud firewalls, etc. Our workspace security has everything to do with the end user, so email security, endpoint security, browser security, mobile security, etc. Exposure management is its own pillar now, and then AI enforcement security, so locking down AI agents and workforce AI security. Now, the look and feel is a little bit different, but the usability is still intact and obviously a lot more refined. So on the left-hand side, you have all of your tray icons that you're able to go in and proactively either change settings, configurations. I'll run through them quickly just so you have an idea and understanding of what they are. So when you manage accounts, you see all of your accounts and all the products that they currently have. And then below it, once you click on an individual account, you see all the services contracts. And I'll show you how to add a pay-as-you-go license to any of your either trials or any of your customer sites in a little bit. So child account settings, we can set up auto licensing. So for any time that you're rolling out a new customer in a trial or a proof of concept, you can set up alerts so that you're notified prior to expiration. We can actually have trials automatically convert to pay-as-you-go contracts without having to go in and add that service or subscription to it. Or you can leave it as is and do not replace with pay-as-you-go contract. So once it lapses, it's no longer protecting the users for whatever product or POC you have in place, but it gives you the autonomy to go in and configure that. And you can do it based on the tenant as you're rolling out a new customer as well. You have your general settings, just overall information pertaining to your account, what type of account you are, and your ID. Anytime you're reaching out to support, sometimes they will ask for your account ID. It's all located there. Identity and access, you can have single sign-on with all the major single sign-on or identity providers. You just click the plus sign and then you add whichever one you are looking to enable. This is a good one here. Users, you have an idea of who your users are, what they have access to, and then under user groups, you can specify the various components of access that each individual group has. So if you wanted to add some entry-level technicians into be able to only read or have a read-only mode, you can do that here. If you wanted to grant access for specific users on what they can and cannot do within each of the products or the solutions that you're deploying, that's all done here. You go in, you create the user group, you add the members, and then you give them the access and roles for that. Then we have all of our audit trail, essentially giving you a full landscape of what's going on when someone is logging in, any services and contracts that you have available or that are deployed. So you see what's in trial, what's actively being paid, etc. You have a usage report, any API key integrations, and then event forwarding to any of our any SIEMs that you're looking to get details pushed to. Now let's go back into the actual accounts, and I'll show you how easy it is to deploy or to activate pay-as-you-go licensing. The great thing about this is it allows MSPs to go in, add a license without having to purchase it through distribution. Once your account is set up with us on pay-as-you-go with any of our trusted distributors like Pax8, Ingram Micro, TD Synnex, D&H, etc., what you're able to do is self-provision licensing. Add, remove, change, whatever you want, all within a couple of clicks of a button. You can also add a new customer, fill out all the information, and then it'll ask you what type of product you want to trial for that customer. Now, let's say in the situation you don't have it automatically convert into a pay-as-you-go contract in that setting that we set up earlier. What you can do is click on the customer themselves. Let's drag this up here. And then you can add contract. You can select the product that you want to add to the contract. Email security in this case. We can do pay as you go. You select the flavor of licensing that you want, whether it's advanced email and collabs, etc. Let's do complete. And then any of the add-on packages. And again, this is all self-provisioned. It allows you to add, remove licensing as you need. So if your customer says, hey, you know what, I need some archiving. It's a new requirement for our organization to comply with regulations and to abide by certain rules. You can go in and quickly select the customer, add that tool, add that add-on, and you're on your way without having to wait for a purchase order, a quote, go through finance, etc. It's all self-provisioned, all self-capable, and you're able to deploy licensing within a couple of clicks of a button. I hope you found this informative. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your local account manager or reach out to me directly. But until next time, I hope you have a good rest of your day. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.